If you're living in Glen Carbon and you're ready to build an even better relationship with your dog, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to find a great local trainer that's just the right fit for you and your pup.
Just picture it for a second. A peaceful walk on the Goshen Trail, or maybe a relaxing afternoon at Minor Park, and your dog is just calm, cool, and collected. No pulling, no frantic barking. That's the dream, right? Getting the right training in place makes enjoying all these amazing local spots so much less stressful.
You know, good training really starts with goals that actually fit your day-to-day life here. Can your dog walk calmly past a busy school zone when the kids are getting out? Or handle all the people walking around the library without getting worked up? These are the real-world skills that make all the difference.
So, what does good training actually look like these days? I'll tell you, it's so much more than just sit and stay. We're talking about a whole philosophy that's built on trust and building your dog's confidence. It's about creating a bond that gets you results that really last.
And the heart of all modern, effective training is something called positive reinforcement. It sounds technical, but it's simple. It just means using rewards, like a tasty treat or some excited praise, to tell your dog, yes, that's exactly it. It makes learning feel like a fun game, not a chore.
And this distinction is, well, it's everything. Positive methods are all about building up your dog's confidence. On the flip side, aversive methods often use fear or intimidation, which can unfortunately backfire and create more anxiety or even aggression. So humane methods aren't just nicer, they are genuinely safer and way more effective for the long haul.
All right, let's get down to the practical stuff. When you start looking for a trainer, you're really looking at two key things: their professional credentials and, of course, what you can expect to pay for training right here in the Glen Carbon area. Now, here's something you should know. Illinois doesn't actually require trainers to have a license. That's why certifications are so helpful. When you see letters like CPDTKA after a trainer's name, it means they've passed rigorous exams and are committed to keeping their skills up to date. It's a really good sign you're dealing with a dedicated professional.
And what about the cost? Well, here's a general idea of what people are paying for training around here. As you can see, there's quite a range, from group classes that are more budget-friendly all the way up to intensive programs like a board and train. This should give you a good ballpark for your budget.
Okay, so you know what to look for in a trainer's philosophy, and you have an idea of the costs. But which program is the right one? Well, every dog is an individual. The best program is always going to be the one that fits your dog's unique personality and helps you with your specific goals.
Let's start with group classes. These are fantastic for learning general manners and for practicing focus around other dogs and people. Think of it as a controlled practice session for the real world. It's a safe way to work on skills with distractions all around. But maybe you're dealing with specific issues that only happen at home. That's where private training really shines. The trainer comes right to your house to work on problems exactly where they happen, whether it's jumping on guests at the door, surfing the kitchen counters, or pulling on the leash on your very own street. Then you have board and train programs. These are a really immersive option where your dog goes to live with the trainer for a couple of weeks. It provides super consistent, professional training that can give you a major head start, especially if you have a busy schedule. You know, being a responsible dog owner is also about being a great neighbor. And a big part of that is just knowing and following the local rules. So let's quickly go over the key ordinances you need to know about in Glen Carbon and Madison County. The big ones are pretty straightforward. Your dog has to be on a leash in public places, they must have their rabies vaccination, and you need to register them with the county. Oh, and keep in mind that excessive barking can actually be a nuisance violation, so that's another good reason to work on it in training. Okay, so once you've found a trainer or two that you're interested in, it's time to interview them. And having the right questions prepared will help you feel much more confident in your final choice. Here's a little checklist you can use.
These questions will tell you so much. Asking about their methods helps you confirm they use positive techniques. Asking about customization, make sure you aren't getting a one-size-fits-all plan. And finding out if they'll coordinate with your vet on bigger behavior issues, that's the mark of a true professional who sees the whole picture.
Because at the end of the day, finding a great trainer isn't about some magic overnight fix. It's really about creating a smart plan that uses humane methods and then practicing consistently. That's the real secret to helping your dog become a confident, happy companion.
So, happy training! The time and effort you put in now is going to pay off in so many ways. A well-mannered dog just makes life easier, whether it's taking a simple walk around the neighborhood, having friends over without any chaos, or just enjoying a beautiful day out in Glen Carbon with your best buddy.